women are getting pregnant earlier ages nowadays is because of I think because of the television and exposed to Western ideas and the culture.
I think it's because some girls might be advantaged at home, or they might grow up with stepfather, they might be molested.
Because of poverty, they might want things and then get it, and the only way to get it, that a young man might see them from the road and start talking to them, right? And they explain themselves to you, and the only thing you can think about is having sex with them, and and they get pregnant, right?
To me, it's peer pressure. Well, you have people in school, people around the neighborhood, and so they're gonna be like, try this, try that, and you're gonna be like pressured to do it. Like, if you don't do it, they're gonna be like, okay, you're not one of us anymore. So after you don't do it, it's like, oops, you're pregnant.
Older folks, they don't set an example. So for younger girls, if you listen to any song, it's always about sex. I would say basically it's the music that are making of today that are really affecting the younger generation.
Others are absent, so young female teenagers really go out into the world looking for a male figure to actually love them. So they might find any guy that really tells them that they're good looking and so on. So they go out there and sleep with any guy that makes them feel accepted.
Is this same lazy boys of a cousin I don't like? I should friends them? What's yet? Look, I don't want to hear any more excuses, okay? And please, don't come to me and talk to me until I think you're ready to talk to me, okay?
He and my cousin were best friends, and he was a soldier, and we just used to be friends, right? But I didn't expect that he would tell me that he liked me and this kind of thing. And then my friends on the other hand used to tell me, "Girl, this bike can give you everything." You see, he walking and all that. And I used to like agree with them and having fun time and these things. And I didn't expect that, me child father would ask for sex and like going to school and all. Like, I'm missing my period, and then my mom would check to see every month if I get my menstrual. And I had to do some crazy things like take the Kool-Aid and put it on to stay free, and to tell her that I'm having that. I asked one of my friends, and I went to the drugstore and bought a test, and I did it, and that was the result. I was feeling so cold, so miserable. I was disturbed mentally. I couldn't sleep. Then all my high scores in school started decreasing. It was like frustration. There was peer pressure in my life so much, And I was scared because what had happened to me did not happen to the other children like myself, that they play a role in to get to me in that situation. But I was so ashamed of myself because it didn't happen to them, it just happened to me my first time, And I was so scared. My child father, he supports me in every way, right? To take care of this baby. I always want to be a police officer or some investigator. Sometimes I just feel like all my dreams are crushed. It just can't happen anymore.
What's going to the girl come back by? She has 5 months. 5 months in the plane now for anyway. met you, I'm a self-settled dog. This is how we do it.
But
she's giving me all the time.
Come in, dog. I tell you what, I understand. Yeah, tonight. I go back.
Show it.
So through friends. Yes. Not the popular guys. Friends is do good sometimes. I find out that I was pregnant. Like normal, the missing of a menstrual cycle and the morning sickness as usual. It was a bit challenging at times because the sarcastic remarks that persons would hint at you while you're passing these kind of things. But sometimes you would be isolated from the public among friends also, whereby you are accustomed to being active within the community and persons would see you, don't want to talk to you and these kind of things. And sometimes when we think we should let go, persons would take it in. This is pertaining to the discrimination that we face. The staff of WAD, that will be Women Across Differences, and my peers and the family members. He's supporting her financially, and sometimes she stays there. And once he's around, he does the normal role of a parent, father, should I say. Some of my dreams was to further my athletics in terms of running. I was not in the full strength of the athletics area, whereby I wasn't my physical self.
Who writing your book?
Nobody, Daddy.
Why you lying to me?
I am lying.
I will teach you a lesson in this house today. You might pass. When I done with you, you gonna learn to write your own work. Pass me.
Well, he was my best friend's brother, yeah. So it was like, I went to comb her hair and he came in the yard and I was like, Roshana, that's who? She was like, that's my brother. I said, oh, that's the Ryan you talk about? She was like, yeah. I was like, okay then. And same question I asked her, he came in and asked her the same question about me. I missed my period for the first month. I missed it for the second, the third. And my grandmother keep asking me, why is my stay free? Packing up in the wardrobe like that. I was like, it's gonna come, it's gonna come, it's gonna come. It didn't come this month, but it can come next month. But I didn't have the idea that, well, if you miss your period, that you're pregnant. My mom, my grandmother, and my aunt said, take her to the hospital and throw it away. You know, I had support from my grandmother, but still I wanted to do more for my child, and I could not have done it because I wasn't working, and it was really hard for maintaining the child at age 16. Well, when I was 16, I had the guidance of my aunt, and they told me like how to breastfeed the child and what I should do and how to fold the napkins and all of these. So I got adjusted to it. At first it was kind of scary, a freaking I bored with baby and all these different things, but I adjusted to it. Honestly, when I first got pregnant, he wasn't that supportive because he had another girlfriend. But within his 2 months or so, he pulled himself together and he started to do the things that a father should do. Buy milk and, help me when I go to clinic, and if I don't have time to take him to clinic, he would take him to clinic. Yes, things that a father should do. He's very supportive. He's very supportive. Yes, he is. He's every step of his life. In school activities, in everything that he do, his father is there. Well, I always wanted to become a lawyer because I've had friends that got raped and all these different things, so I just wanted to become a lawyer to help young people. No, it is not affected. It's just that now that my child is old enough and I can leave him with friends or maybe aunt, uncle, whomever, I can now go to classes and to further my studies and to become what I want to be.
Economics relating to a teenager really is a family responsibility. So economics does play, and I want to make 2 points here, how economic plays a role. If there's lack in a home, then automatically that child is vulnerable to exploitation and probably abuse. On the other hand, it is known in most communities that I've worked in where parents encourage their children, especially the girls, to get involved in relationships to kind of subsidize their economics.
In my experience, what I've noticed, teenage mothers, quite often, their parents were also teenage mothers. Similarly, many are from single-parent families. Parent being female, only breadwinner, working for what we would consider minimum wage.
We have to deal with the fact that blue movies are available, and so young people want to explore, they want to find out what's going on. Unfortunately, there are some adults as well who initiate and orient some young people who then go and share their experiences. And if your friend is talking to you about sex and the excitement of it, then for some of them, they also want to know what it's all about. So it's the experience of some influencing others.
And I know there is usually this view that the more information you provide on sexual and reproductive health, the girls and boys will become promiscuous. But there is a lot of research out there which informs us that the more information they have, they can make wise choices and decisions for their lives. And if you talk with the teenage girls, the adolescent mothers, they will tell you if they had the information, they would not have become pregnant.
I since I was a little girl, I always have a saying that I'm bigger than everyone in the world. So what people say to me, it doesn't really bother me. Still in my life, something is not right. It just feels different. It's like, when you're ready to grow up and you're being forced to be a big woman. This is the feelings I'm having.
The primary intention of the Comprehensive Empowerment Program for Adolescent Teenage Mothers was to reduce, and it still is to reduce, unplanned pregnancy among the target group. Our main focus is within the age of 14 to 19.
I was able to go to Jamaica and represent the organization. Second, I'm a part of the youth arm of my community. And third, anger management played a great role as to what changed in that, and the general skills training and these kind of activities that we normally have.
I've learned that life is not, that having a baby is not the end of the world, because at first I never thought that I could have moved on from having my baby. But now I've been to school. I was sponsored by one of the tutors right at WAD, and that was really a good opportunity for me. It helped me a lot to build my self-esteem, because I had a pretty low self-esteem. At first you couldn't get me to do this talk. No, not me. The program had tutors that will come and tell us things that we should do, what we should say, when we must say it, how we must speak, how we must carry ourselves as a young lady. And they have really impacted my life. So yes, I'm a better person that I was back then to now.
I got pregnant at the age of 15 plus. So I'm considered as a teenage mom. So I got pregnant at 15 plus. And it was very, very challenging. Very challenging. But I think determination got me where I am today. Being determined to prove to everybody who thought negative of me that I wasn't going to get on that road. And I wasn't going to turn out to be the person they pray and be strong. Stay away from drugs. Try not to have unprotected sex because you're going to get pregnant again and you don't want to go. So you want to change your path. So try to do the right things, correct yourself, and be strong.
I was told that when you marry you get baby. I didn't know how or why. Just know that when you marry you get baby.
It's nonsense because I don't believe in that thing.
What do you used to tell you then?
They used to tell you, man, now you're going to sleep with a man, you can't have sex until you reach a certain age, you can't get pregnant, and baby coming in the captain.
By having sex, unprotected sex.